start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. GLGL.
Luck.
Alright, they're off. I'll remember to start the timer this time. There we go. Dang, they're slightly out of sync. Alright, they're off. What's up, Pixel Wheezy? I'm alone for today. Well, if anyone wants to join, they can join the call, commentate if they would like. But till then, I'm alone. And it's fine. I have some fun with solo commentaries. Not that bad. Alright, they're off. This is Group D, I believe, the first race of Group D. Thunder versus Eric's. I actually don't know how they stand in their groups. Let me check the bracket. I don't know who else is in Group C. So there is Thunder, Eric's, Logbase, Q, and Ploth. That makes sense. So Ploth is the highest seed in Group D, followed by Thunder, then Eric's, then Logbase. This is the match between the two middle skill levels in Group D. So theoretically, this should matter the most. If somehow Eric's pulls off a win here against Thunder, then it could potentially give him a chance of making it to brackets. Ploth is very, very likely going to make it to brackets, because his skill level is quite a bit higher than the rest of the runners in Group D. And Thunder is also really good, but Thunder is doing both bit clips and Eric's is not, which is an advantage, but it can also be very, very punishing if he's not careful. I've seen multiple runners, several runners, including myself, lose several minutes to click clockwood early. That could happen. And if that happens and it gives Eric's a chance to take the win, then that could be fatal for Thunder. We'll see. Who knows? Thunder could also win against Ploth. It happened. Ooh, that was a really sketchy bottle skip from Eric's, but it worked out. Nice spiral from Thunder. That was a nice 205. You could join if you want. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not... You don't have to if you don't want to. But go ahead if you want. I would just have to drag you into the call then. They're off. Thunder has a nice early lead. This is expected because Thunder's a bit better of a runner currently. I don't think Eric's is on NTS. Pretty sure. I don't think Eric's is on PAL. I'm pretty sure they're both. No, Thunder is actually doing the most advanced routes. He is doing everything. I don't know if he's doing TTC early, but he's doing MMM early. He's doing Click Clock Wood early, which I think only 2 people in this tournament are gonna do. And he's doing Boggy Races the B. Eric's, on the other hand, I think he's not doing any of the bit clips, and I'm pretty sure he's doing the RRBA route, which is basically the same route as Thunder, all the way up until FP2, where instead of doing Boggy Races the B, Eric's will just detransform, and then just do Boggy Races Banjo, which is very easy and only loses about a minute. So, we'll see. Eric's definitely will have an easier time, because I'm pretty sure he's doing mostly easy strats. I do actually remember one more thing. Thunder is not skipping the waiting boots in BGS. I remember that he used to try and do that because that's optimal and it saves about 9-ish seconds. But it's really difficult and it increases the chances of dying in Bubble Loop a lot. So Thunder's probably not going to do that. Probably. Very likely. Both finally have their talent trot, which is nice. Gotta love it. No one likes the trot when it comes to that deep player. I don't know if Thunder does this optimal note order here. This note order changed somewhat recently. He doesn't do it. He does the old way. He does the 80% way. This is the way we do an 80% method because we want to end on that plateau up there. Because right after that, we want to go the bridge. Alright, I'll add you. Join race 3 or race 4. You can. Can you? Are you able to join one of those calls? Oh, you can't. Type, commentate, and then the ID number. It's just a bunch of numbers in the race schedule thing. In the race schedule, like that. But replace those numbers with the actual ID of the race. And then Europe Skip will give you the role to join one of the calls. Okay, Sunder gets Congo. That's nice. Congo's a pain. Eric's also gets it. I think Eric's got it a bit faster, actually. Conga got hit a bit earlier. Both of these runs are on N64, yeah. There are two Xbox runners in this tournament, and they're both in Group A. There's Nate and then there's Chili. Yeah, both of these, most of the runners are on N64. It's mostly fair because Xbox does lose a bit more time from no FFM compared to N64, because they have to read all the text boxes, which is an extra like 3 minutes or so or something like that. So N64 loses like roughly 250-ish, maybe a tiny bit more, give or take, compared to FFM. But Xbox FFM is like probably like 5 minutes faster or so than no FFM. Like Pixel into the call. Morning.
Hey, morning.
That was nice. The overlay already updated. Sick. Got Pixel Weezy.
Hi, chat.
Is his audio fine? It should be fine, hopefully.
Which one's faster, the actual stream or the?
The actual stream should be faster. Oh well, no, well the Discord stream. Sorry. That's why I'm showing in Discord so you can see it, but it won't give you audio, which is unfortunate. So you might want to have like one of their individual streams in the background or something. You want some audio?
Makes sense. Yeah, go do that.
Thunder's actually on pace for a not bad start. He's actually
he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I know that so I'm still trying to learn as much as I can with no FFM, but it seems like it seems like both these runners at least know what they're doing. I mean, I know that I know Sunder's been doing no FFM. I think just shortly after you started, right?
Somewhat, yeah. He was doing any percent no FFM actually when I started no FFM. Then he wanted to get like a gold time in that, and then after he got like sub 110 in that category, then he started to do this category because of the tournament.
Gotcha.
He's gonna do that.
Yeah, and I can see that he's doing. He's ahead of his time.
Yeah, this is a pretty solid start for him. An 8.0 something. It's actually really good for him. 8.05. That's actually really, really good, because I remember he told me earlier today, actually, that I'm pretty sure his sum of best up until Mumbo's Mountain is like an 8.06. This should be a really good run for him right now.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I want to get up Eric's too.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, because I want to see what I want to check on how they're doing. I think. Yeah, wow. He actually golded his spiral.
Oh, nice. Pretty solid. Alright, I wonder if Sunder's gonna do TTC. He might. See right here. Oh, no, he's not doing it.
Yeah. It's probably wise not to do that.
It's definitely wise, yeah. Yeah. I think he does it in runs sometimes, but yeah, I think there'll probably be a couple of TTC earlies in this tournament, either by Ploth or I think B. Caudell might do TTC early in a few rounds.
How much does TTC early save?
It saves like optimally in no FFM. It saves just like roughly the same amount as FFM, so it's like about 8-ish seconds optimally. That's not a lot, but there's a lot of different ways you can lose time. You can lose time to it. The cannon clip is one thing. And there's just getting in the water, beak busting versus just fluttering in. Then there's the path that you take. Some people do it in 3 strokes, some people do it in 4 strokes. 4 strokes is a lot easier, but loses like half a second, I believe.
Right.
A lot of different ways you can lose time to that.
It's definitely a skill I tried once, and I was able to actually. I actually got through it pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
It's not. But I can't get in the water.
Yeah.
That's the only
Getting
hard
the water
part.
is the hardest part for sure. Everything else you can just like do it over and over again, and over again. But getting the water is like a really feeling-based thing. I feel like it is for me mostly. I used to have a visual cue, but I don't use it anymore. It's mostly feeling-based.
Right.
Everything else is like super consistent. It's just a difficult trick.
Yeah. We'll see if hopefully no one messes up here in TTC. I hope they both have a good TTC.
Yeah. TTC is. I feel like in FFM you would expect FFM TTC to be like harder because it has beak bombs, but I feel like personally I've struggled a lot more with no FFM TTC. I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to it, but like I don't know why it's difficult.
Yeah, there's something about I think maybe it's just because there's so many tight areas in TTC that it can really screw with you.
Yeah.
Like the first flight section to the chest, and then the after. It's like everywhere from Nipper on is usually such a hard section.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine it being a little bit more difficult.
It's a bit more difficult.
In no FFM.
Yeah, just because of leaky skip. Rough.
Yeah.
Right here, actually, Sunder's doing this order where he got the green Jinjo before the flight pad, and then just go up to the tree right here. He actually came up with this route change. A couple of weeks ago, we were getting the green Jinjo after the lockup chest, and then going up to the palm tree, but Sunder timed it to be a tiny bit faster to just get that green Jinjo before you fly up. He takes a plummet in front of the lighthouse. Eric seems fine with the first flight section as well.
Ooh, I don't know. Will he make that?
So that was close, but he did. That was really close.
Oh God, I can't tell you how many times I've been in a situation like that. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Nope.
Nope. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I think you can use your feet as a visual cue. If your feet are above the chest's teeth, then you'll make it. But if not, then you'll probably get stuck.
I actually don't even know if I know when I'm doing it, I can just sense it. Like I actually don't look for anything.
Yeah.
I can just sense it. I'm like, nah, it's not gonna make it, and then I'll just go for a beak barge. At least on FFM.
There is a
I've never done it.
Yeah. There's a decent backup you can do. You can you can just beak bomb the chest. Would technically be faster, but it's kind of inconsistent if you don't know what you're doing. The next best backup would be to like hold straight up on the joystick to lose a lot of height, then press A to gain some more height. And if you do that like early enough, then you can like back it up without losing any time at all. But it'd take a bit of practice.
Yeah. It seems like both of them are having a pretty good TTC so far. There's nothing that they're not really making too many big mistakes at all that I've seen.
Yeah, Sunder's having a really solid run so far. Both with a really good start, Mumbo's Mountain and Spiral Mountain, and he hasn't made many big mistakes in TTC at all. Nice. This is a choking part for a lot of people, I feel like. That alcove Jiggy, because after you get a final Jinjo, and then you collect a Jiggy right after, the game sort of like wants you to stop and pause for a bit, because that's what you do. You pause and then you do the Jiggy Jig. So you sort of like weirdly pause in midair. Then it makes you stay horizontal. So a lot of runners will land here, or in the alcove in FFM. Also, that is very unfortunate. Please don't die.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please don't die there.
Yeah.
Snacker, man, he's always gonna get you. But now he's gonna have to go and get health.
Oh, he's getting health. Damn. Okay, I thought he was just gonna not do Nipper Skip. He's probably not gonna do Nipper Skip anyways.
He probably will. It seems like he's going for it.
Maybe. I don't know if that's faster at this point.
Yeah. No, he's going for it.
All right. Well, I guess
Here we
it
go.
works. I like how
like...
that shadow right there is like half cut out. You see that under Nipper?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That was actually, I read this this like report that playtesters had when they were like playtesting Banjo-Kazooie back in like 19 whatever. And that was one of the glitches that they reported, but it didn't get fixed in the final cut. Kind of cool.
Ooh, nice quick dive to get the 100.
That was a solid quick dive, yeah. Saved a lot of time over Sunder here.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing that Eric's had was he had a rough go on the stairs.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't catch that. Just can go bad. If Sumner gets leaked, I wonder what setup he does. There's a newer setup that Ander Bemos came up with a bit ago, but it's really consistent. I golded with it like twice already. So nice.
I saw you do that. That's the one where you turn the camera, right? You get around that little circle. Nah.
Yeah, looks like Sunder's doing the old setup. I wonder if he'll get it. Oh no, he failed. The only issue with the old setup is that it's good because it's so fast, but because it's so fast, you have so little time to just talk to bottles. Now Sunder's gonna refill on health, and he's gonna lose like 15 seconds later on.
It almost seems like once like runners get more consistent with that new consistent route of being able to do leaky skip, that it'll end up saving more time in the long run. Like because
Definitely.
it kind of reminds me of nice backup on the note.
That was kind of sketchy. Oh, he's doing the new setup.
It kind of reminds me of doing the Croctus, right when you enter BGS and you're aiming to shoot the Croctus.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. Like once you get it down fast enough, you don't have to think about it anymore, and then it'll end up saving more time because of people. You know, because I even see you still do it. That you'll take a second to like, okay, am I set up correctly?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's definitely something you have to get better at. Over time, it's just good feeling based thing. Eric's also failed leaky skip, which is unfortunate. He was doing the newer setup, but it didn't look like he knew like where to aim properly, I think. Or like his camera was off a bit.
Ooh, it's gonna go in the water? Is it gonna go? Oh, close.
He wanted it too. The Jiggy doesn't actually have to go into the water for you to skip it. If you get the Jiggy just close to the water, then you can do the same thing that you do in RBB for the final Jinjo Jiggy, and jump from the water to the Jiggy without touching the ground, and it'll skip the dance still. And if you do that optimally, I think it saves like half a second, or it goes about even with like just the normal way of how we do that section, or we watch the dance.
That's a nice little dive, or
yeah, it's a
like no damage
dive
for Eric's.
Yeah, that's like an 90% strat. It's known to be 90%. It's good because it prevents the fall damage, and you don't have to flutter.
Right. So it seems like Eric's is getting 3 honeycombs for Sandcastle.
A lot of runners are most comfortable with 3 honeycombs. Personally, I'm not comfortable with 3 honeycombs. I just like doing it with 2. This crab can be in the way a lot of times.
Yeah, I've been getting more consistent. With doing 2 honeycombs now. Recently.
Yeah. It's just a bit scarier because you have to jump a bit earlier, but makes the crab in a better spot more often.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what I've noticed.
Because it gives 3 honeycombs just gives the crab more time to move out of the way.
Exactly.
That was a not too bad TTC, other than 2 big mistakes for Sunder were just quick dive, which led to bad nipper skip, and the leak.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably lost like 30-ish seconds, I want to say, overall. Eric's. Okay. No. Oh, you have to do it down. Crab flipped at the last second.
He actually had a pretty good TTC himself, except for leaky skip, and obviously that.
That's true, yeah. I wonder if he golded that. Maybe not. Oh, he did gold that. Nice.
He did.
I think Eric's has only done 1 run of no FFM so far, so I think this is his 2nd run. Pretty sure.
He's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah. Like 50 seconds out of his PB, something like that. For this match, Eric's basically is just relying on Sunder to mess up Quick Clock early. That's basically it, I think. Sunder's pretty consistent at MMM early, and even if he fails that, he won't lose more than like 3 minutes. Quick Clock early, I've seen that spiral down so bad.
Oh, it definitely looks a lot harder. It's the hardest bit clip, right?
It probably, yeah. Yeah, just to do the bit clip, yeah.
Does Eric's do any MMM early or anything like that?
Eric's is doing just the intermediate route, no big clips at all. Sunder is also doing body race as the B, but Eric's is not. Eric's is just gonna de-transform in FP2, then do the race there.
Gotcha.
It only loses about a minute. But overall, in routing, oh, that's really bad for Sunder.
No!
Oh no! That's so rough, dude.
Yeah, wow. That's right there is like a 10 to 15 second time loss, right?
Probably a bit more, yeah. That's at least like, I don't know what cycle Sunder usually goes for, but it's probably at least like 3 cycles, I think.
Hashtag create your own cycle.
What do you think is the worst level for run killing? Well, over the past few years, most people have probably said it would be Gobies. Maybe Quick Lock would, but I think usually Gobies takes the cake for a lot of like more advanced runners because it has a lot more tricks for more advanced runners. Right now, there's like, in the most advanced Gobies route, there's like 3, I think there's like 3-ish huge split ruiners. There's Gobi Clip, which sucks to fail. Then, oh, that sucks getting hit there by Eric's. And then there's, for me at least personally, there's that strat inside of Jinxie where you poop the egg into the head, and then you jump on the carpet. That can lose like 10 to 15. Such a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
then,
I've done that once.
Yeah,
not successfully though.
It's rough. And then there's Water Pyramid Clip, which is just the whole section of staying in flight and then Pyramid Clip. Then there can be Grabba sometimes. Grabba can be a bit weird. And those tend to lose a lot of time if you mess up.
Yeah, definitely. I think even in my position, has been the bane of my existence. Like, you know, doing the route that I do, which normally doesn't do water clip yet, but I'm going to implement it. It is such a rough level to really mess up on because there's so many things that can go wrong, and then you also have RNG, and if you don't have good RNG, that could also mess up things on certain routes too. So
yeah, but yeah. MMM early is up there. That's not a level though, but like, I guess in general as a run killer.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not a fan of rolling for that strat. I've seen some people get success with it. I'm not too great at it. I'm not too good at that strat in general. That's rough. DCW is up there, I guess. Just honestly, like, over the years, I've just been so scared of just winning all the time.
Yeah, winner can be a bitch.
Sunder's getting this tooth token here. I told him to get this earlier, because he... Oh, this is... okay, that's...
Oh, that's not good.
You got hit twice. Well, that sucks, because that's not only going to lose time here. That's going to lose time at bottles as well. He has to have an extra text box there.
So what purpose does that serve to getting that Momo token there?
So Sunder does... Because Sunder does Click Clock Word early and MMM early, that cuts out 2 more tokens. So this token route is really tight. So the way I do it is I get the Bolt Jump token. And that token is very, very difficult to get and still make the cycle. So theoretically, it's either like a 0-second token or a 10-second token. And Sunder's not comfortable. That's a really rough backflip. Sunder's not comfortable making the optimal cycle with the token. Like he wants to get a different one instead. And that's like probably the next best token you can get.
I see.
There's like one more, but there's like one more, but it's kind of weird, and if you get it, then there's actually like no other place to get a backup token either.
Right.
This route that Sunder's doing is the most tight token-wise out of any BK route for sure. There's like no leniency at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other token that you could get, and I can't think of any.
Yeah, not really, unless you get like a token in Mansion that you would normally get later on. It kind of sucked, but...
That's an interesting camera setup he has for Bolt Jump.
Oh, nice, but he got it. That's solid. Oh no, he missed the note. Oh, will he be able to make the cycle? Oh no. Thunder has to go really, really fast in order to make the cycle, based off of where you, like, heard the bolt surface.
Oh no. Eric's fell.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Or was that on purpose? Or oh no, he missed the
No.
notes.
He missed the note.
Oh no, he fell!
No!
No! Just hit the button. Okay, good. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
I know that technically only loses like what, 10 seconds?
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That does suck.
Yeah, Sunder, he does have potential. His PB and FFM, it was like a 207. So it may seem like it like makes sense, but Sunder actually was like really due for like a 2-minute PB-ish in FFM 100%. I do think Sunder can get like a sub 210. Probably. And it's harder for him because he's doing the most optimal route, so it's just harder to get a good run where he does everything.
Yeah. I'm definitely wanting to give a no FFM run a shot. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a fun category. Just it can be difficult. Personally, I find it to be more difficult than FFM. I don't know why. Because theoretically, it should be easier. But I don't know, kind of more difficult.
Yeah, I definitely I respect those that try that like alternate between the two, right? FFM and no FFM during the runs, because like,
yeah,
how do you keep up making sure
yeah.
you know which one to do?
Yeah, I've done that before. Sometimes I've messed up a bit, but mostly it's okay. Most of the routes the same.
Yeah,
Alex has to go back up here.
It's the same after
after like a
easy,
few
right?
levels. It depends what route you're comparing it to. Very similar to the RRBA route, level order wise. And most of the individual levels are the same. There's just like FP, that's very different. TDC and Mumbos. And then a couple other small changes and token changes.
Both have been kind of having a rough clangers.
Yeah.
Eric's fell off the bolt again.
I don't know if he goes for bolt jump or not in general. He might not. I'm not sure.
I don't know if it was on purpose. I didn't catch that.
What's up, Chili? Thanks for the raid. Alright, so Chili's not Eric's isn't that far behind because as soon as he's done this bolt section, he'll just like go to where Sunder is right now. He already did the inside. Let's go. They're probably like half difference or something.
Oh, you missed the honeycomb.
He's struggling. Probably a tiny bit more. No! Oh, that's so bad.
That is a bummer.
It's not that bad since you can just get that later, but that sucks.
That's yeah. Well, that definitely doesn't close up the gap.
Yeah. Sunder's going for these extra eggs here. I guess Sunder did the egg strat at the grate for the orange Jinjo, and I think that was the first time that he's done it in a row, because he's been asking me about that recently. So he's probably just not comfortable with the egg routing, I guess. The egg routing,
yeah.
The egg and feather routing in NoFFM are very, very lenient. Nice, it's very similar to RRBA. They have a lot of extra resources.
Yes. Yeah, I've definitely noticed in certain areas I have a lot more eggs than RBA, which I've never done, but I have seen many routes.
RBA is kind of rough on. Well, it used to be more rough with 450 skip, since that was 11 extra feathers to like skip the 450 note door. But with MMM early, feathers are pretty nice. Just eggs are kind of sketchy. Gold feather routing in this is if you do it the optimal route where you skip waiting boots, then you have to use 4 gold feathers in the maze. That just puts you on thin ice for the whole run.
I'm curious if either of these guys are gonna get waiting boots.
I'm pretty sure I think they're both going to do it. I doubt Eric's is gonna skip waiting boots. You could surprise me. I don't know. I haven't seen him, but I'm pretty sure Sunder isn't. Sunder used to skip waiting boots, but I think he took that out of his route because it often killed runs in BGS, and it only saves like 7 to 9 seconds, so it's barely worth it.
Yeah, it almost doesn't. It's like the most useless move. I don't really see.
Yeah, the only place you do use it is, well, BGS if you have it. Other than that. You actually also only use speed shoes once in this entire run as well. So I actually thought about taking that out as well, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it by like 10 seconds or something.
Well, that's only for getting the notes.
On the water.
Is it only Is it on the water pyramid?
Yeah, only those notes. But like in this run, it's after Grabba, or after Grabba, so it's at the end. Well, that's just if you do water pyramid clip, I guess.
True. But that doesn't. I don't know if the time save in that would equate to actually.
Yeah. Yeah,
because I think you
you
end up
lose a
saving
lot
more
of time
time
there. Yeah, I would need to save a lot of time. You lose, I think it's 11 seconds. It's 11 seconds of a detour to just learn the move before rubies.
Right.
It seems like Thunder right now.
It seems like Thunder right now is like a minute. Minute red.
Minute red? Oh dang, that's. What happened in Clankers again? Oh yeah, he fell at the beginning. That's what happened.
He fell at the beginning.
That was
he got hit by the crabs twice inside getting the token on the tube.
Oh, true. Yeah, that probably lost it.
I
think he missed a cycle. I think he missed a bolt cycle as well. At least one.
He did. Eric's had an okay one. He did fall off. He was missing notes. He missed notes.
I think his Clankers was probably more rough than Sunder's because he fell in the bolt.
Yeah.
Fell off, then fell in the bolt.
Although he did get a minute and a half gold.
He did?
He got a minute and a half gold off Clankers.
Oh, he's a minute and a half ahead. But he did gold that split. I don't know how much he golded by, but crazy.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. That's crazy that he saved time with that.
Yeah, he did.
How did he
really
save time with that? Disneyland in California. I haven't been getting a lot of that.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
They're coming for me. They want to sell me stuff.
There was a point like 3 weeks ago where I would endlessly get Boss Baby ads and it was so triggering. It was so annoying. I don't want to see this movie, man.
So it seems like Sunder's going for waiting boots now.
Yep.
At least that's good because he's getting full health, which is definitely nice to have. If you miss the honeycombs before entering BGS.
Yeah. It is true, Krypton. I was just surprised because Eric's time, it's 2:28. It's not as bad, like, relative to his FFM time. It's not that bad because his FFM time is actually, like, pretty crazy for him. He has, like, a 2:15. And that was, like, a 6-minute PB. He was only, like, a minute 30 off his sum of best by the end of that run.
That's really good.
Insane. I've never been under 2 minutes off my sum of best. That's, like, a crazy run for him. So, if you equate his skill level to, like, maybe a 217-ish, then his no-FM PB is not that far off, I think.
I have a feeling Eric's will get a better PB once he knows the route more.
Probably. He could definitely PB this run as well.
Yeah, definitely. He has a lot of potential right now.
A lot of time. He's already ahead by one. Eric's is also gonna not learn waiting. No, he also is gonna learn waiting. If you don't learn waiting boost, then you have to get that honey hive before entering.
Yeah.
That was a really good shot for the Croctus. Oh, he tried to skip the bottles text, but he let go of R and L before he let go of B, so he ended up pecking instead.
Oh.
Unfortunate. Oh boy, prediction. Oh, is this a prediction on who will if anyone will lose to Vile? That's a sad prediction.
That's rough. I feel like that is something that I probably could do, because sometimes in FFM, I'll just be like, nah, I'm not going to use the shoes on some parts of it, you know?
Yeah.
So, FFM, but Vile does seem really hard on no FFM.
Yeah, there's a very likely chance that someone can lose. Hopefully no one loses, but there's definitely a chance someone will lose to Vile. If nobody loses to Vile in this entire tournament, I'll be insanely surprised. If nobody
No one's
loses
lost
to
so
Vile
far.
in this tournament, I'll donate $100 to the prize pool.
Wow.
There's like, that's how confident I am that somebody will lose. No way, no one loses to Vile.
You better hold him to that, John.
I'll eat my words. I'm wrong.
Now everyone that's in the tournament, you guys have a goal to look forward to.
Yeah, you had a goal. Don't lose to Vile. Then in the end, it'll benefit the runners more because we have more incentives.
Exactly.
We'll see.
Now there's gonna be a troll out there. Like, I'm gonna fail it.
Sunder's backflipping up here. You can just jump up there and talent drop. That's really nice to use waiting boots here. I haven't used waiting boots here in so long.
Although I'm curious why isn't it faster to be hopping?
It is, yeah. I don't know. Now he is. There
I
he
was gonna
goes.
say he walked that entire way.
Yeah. Only a tiny bit, but it is better to jump.
Maybe that's why I wear out my controller so much. I'm just always tapping that A button.
Yep. Yeah, 9.7k on no. That's a lot of faith in these runners, guys.
That's a lot of faith. Hey, you know what though? That's not toxic.
Yeah, that's good
good.
faith. That's good faith. Versus on Mud Hut. Oh, that's a nice camera setup. Taking these kind of slow. Can't take them too slow. Mud Huts only save like about 3 seconds per Mud Hut. You can't take too much time to set them up, otherwise you'll just time.
Yeah.
But Summer gets bullied by the dragon. That dragonfly kind of. All the enemies and like there's so much. I feel like this level is the worst for RNG. RNG like barely matters in this game in general, but this level just has so many annoying RNG. There's
Enemy placements and
there's
everything.
the 2 buzz bombs, which are a huge pain. There's tipped up RNG. There's the dead zones on the tipped up choir. That's not RNG, but there are also like can't really prevent them that well.
Yeah,
They're very
exactly.
annoying. And there's Vile RNG. Yeah, the Vile RNG is the worst because there's 2 types of Vile RNG. One is just the Yumbly and Grumbly RNG that could potentially maybe make you lose, especially in no FFM. And then there's the RNG at the end of the 3rd minigame, like where Vile ends.
Oh no.
It'll make you walk a lot of extra distance.
Sunder just got tipped up to do the song twice.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Because he failed. He failed the.
Oh, he failed the skip. Yeah.
Yeah, he did, and so it forced him to talk to him twice.
That makes sense. Ooh, Eric's missed a note there.
Okay, maybe you can explain. He missed it twice. Maybe you can explain this to me because I've never understood this.
Wait,
how
what?
does Tip Top do the song twice? So for instance, like if you got red, pink, red, right, and you tried to skip Tip Top, he will accidentally play what it'll do will be like red, red, pink, or it'll be red, pink, pink.
Yeah, that's just
I've had that happen to me.
It's like if you try to do the skip, and then if you jump onto Tip Top at a weird angle, you'll end up like continuously bouncing onto Tip Top, and that'll make him redo a pattern or like make another one or something. It's not really make another one. I think what he does is he redoes the same pattern, but he tries to redo the pattern while the first time he's like talking is like already going, so it like overlaps. And then in that case, he ends up just like giving you like 5 turtles or something on the first round, which looks weird. The way to salvage it is to just do the last 3 turtles that he picks. That's how you would salvage it. Eric's bounced off from behind of Tip Top right there, so okay, so he got lucky. He went around, but yeah, that was very, very sketchy.
I think the more consistent way to do it is just be right to his, I guess to his left, right?
Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
And then you just hold diagonal up or diagonal left.
Diagonal, yeah, to the left, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to recoil to the side of him, and then just walk in front of his pedestal. Because if you walk just next to him, then you might accidentally touch him, and if you touch him, you'll just bounce off.
I think what I do is I go generally towards the notes, just to get as far away as possible from him.
Okay.
Instead of just going right into his pedestal, because that way, there's always a chance that even you could accidentally walk right in front of him. It's almost kind of like soft
That is
walk.
true, yeah. Yeah. I actually don't know if you can, like, stand in front of him, like, during the cutscene, and still talk to him. I don't know if you can do that or not. It might be able. You can definitely do it after the first, like, roll call.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. That was a nice timer, Jiggy Thunder.
Yeah. That camera angle scares me. I always make it to where, like, I'll press R right when I hit the Jiggy facing it, or hit the Jiggy switch.
Eric's was very, very close to grabbing that Jiggy during the spawn. He ended on yellow, then he jumped fluttered towards the Jiggy. If he just jumped instead of jumped fluttered, he would have definitely gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can get that during the cutscene. It's super rare. I've only ever done it. I've done it twice ever.
I don't think I've ever done it. I've got really close.
It's so rare.
I think that I get more often than not is getting the Jiggy on the pedestal while
while you're beak busting down.
Yep.
I've seen that happen a couple times. It's pretty cool. I think that's actually optimal if you accidentally do that. Because it's just less. It's like a couple frames though. There's just less time you're beak busting in the air.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no recoil afterwards.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go. Here's our first vial.
First vial, oh boy. Round 1, it depends what Thunder does. I don't know if he goes for the collectibles or not. Round 1, it can be scary if you go for all the collectibles.
I feel like you have more of a chance to get collectibles during round 2 or round 3. Because Vial then becomes a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah. It's like a double-edged sword. He does slow down with his rubber banding. In general, just for Vial, what you do in the early, like, game of Vial, like, doesn't matter too much. It only really matters if you make a mistake in the last, like, 20 seconds. Yep. Then you'll be screwed. If you're not
his rubber banding drops down, like, a lot on round 3, right? Because, like, even if you miss 2 behind where he's at, he slows down, like, quite a bit, doesn't he?
It's only if he has more than you by, like, 2, I think. Something like that. But if you have more than him, at any point during round 3, he'll just go so fast.
Oh, yeah.
And the same applies to round 1 and 2, but I'm pretty sure he goes faster in round 3.
That's why I think it's a little bit more optimal. At least, if I were to do it, I think I would probably get the rest of those collectibles during round 3.
Could do it during the beginning of round 3, probably. It would probably still be a tiny bit forgiving.
Yeah. At least the later half, right? I mean, it probably would make sense to get all of them during it. You could split it up between 2 and 3.
Yeah, if you want, splitting it up is probably a good idea. Like, that's what most people probably should do. If they don't want to, like, just tank the first 30 seconds without getting anything.
Yeah. Kind of do it like a little bit like the FFM routing, where you just go for the first 3 around the edge, get the golden feather, then down to the shoes.
Thunder had a good round 1. Looks like he's fine with round 2, I think, so far. He's following Vial, which is good.
It's definitely really safe, because if he ends up getting more, you can just stop and you can wait for where he's going.
If I were Thunder, I would at least get the gold feather. Gold feather is the most valuable. The rest you can like manage by getting a few more collectibles elsewhere, but like getting a free gold feather is basically like getting a free, saving a free half a second. There's a lot of gold feather strats you can do later on in the run, in like RBB or Quick Lock Wood or something like that.
I see that what Eric's is doing, it's kind of good, but seems a little RNG, is he's getting the collectibles depending on where the Yumbly is.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's a pretty good idea as well, I think. It's probably a pretty strong strategy. If he gets the orange... Yeah, he got that there.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that. Pretty solid. All that really matters, though, is actually getting the token. Getting the token, and to a slightly lesser extent, getting the notes. Because you do want to get the notes, the other 3 notes during Vial, just because at the end of Vial you want to leave through whichever nostril is closer. So you want to make sure you clear the notes, just in case you have to leave through the other nostril. But it's not that big of a... I don't think Sunder got anything. He's fine. He didn't lose. Sunder's safe. Round 3 is good. Eric's has 3 more than Vile right now. 2 here. But... Oh yeah, Sunder had to get the token after.
Does that lose any time getting it after?
Yeah, it does lose a bit of time. It's just a bit extra movement. It's just if you get it during the round, it's literally free. Like there's 0 time loss because you're just doing it under a timer. But afterwards, there's no timer, and you have to keep going. So it's just a bit of a detour.
Oh no!
Oh, did Eric's lose?
He did.
No, it sucks.
Oh.
Well. I guess I'm not paying up $100 bucks.
That feels bad, man.
That's why he entered with 3 health.
Yeah.
I would not blame anybody for entering Vile with 3 health.
Yeah, it's pretty safe. Yeah. Wow.
Somebody lose to Vile. Yes. Predictions ended.
That is second match in the tournament.
That is the second match in the tournament, losing to second Vile. Well, it had to happen eventually. Smart to get 3 health though.
Yeah, definitely a smart. Now, if he fails this is where it gets really rough.
You would have to leave the arena, enter, which sucks a lot because then it means you have to do all 3 minigames again instead of just on.
Yeah.
And he lost in round 2 as well. Means he still has round 3 left.
He's cutting it really close, but
he won that one. That's good.
He's definitely losing gold to this for sure.
Yeah. He looks like he's hesitating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. It's to follow Vile.
Oh no, and it missed! Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cutting it close. Alright. Oh man, and all of them just went away.
This is so stressful. No. Okay. He should be fine if he gets those 3. Just get.
Come on, Eric.
The young
You're scaring me.
Get those 5 seconds. You should be fine. Alright, good, he won. Okay, good. Didn't lose to Viles twice. Quite unfortunate. Bound to happen. Thunder's on Twinkle. Good old lag.
It's stretch time. Does this save on lag by going down below behind the presents?
It does. You have to stand below the presents and you have to face down. You just don't want the water to be on screen at all. Then you can leave like a tiny bit earlier. And you'll actually notice on the in-game timer, Sunder will end with like a 42. And if you don't do the slag reduction strat, you'll end with a 41.
Okay. I usually go at the very end of the presents and I leave it 40. I see.
It's okay if there's a tiny bit of water like at the bottom corner, but as long as most of it's off, then that's what you want. There's a clean button. Oh, solid. Oh no, he missed one. Wait, how did one miss?
That was a dirty button.
Oh, yeah, that was not clean. I was like convinced that worked.
I'm never successful in that.
I don't think I've seen it happen where the first 2 works and then the third one doesn't. Really weird. Oh.
Probably a pixel off.
Will you go for Yellow Star here? He is. That's not. That's.
No.
He went through it once. How did he go through it once? That was kind of creepy.
He went around the star. He could have actually.
Yeah, he went around it. Setting up the camera in this category is a lot more difficult than in FFM. Because you're coming from bottles. Oh no, he failed.
We missed it twice!
And he took full damage. And he's inside the ice
again.
cube. Okay, no, he's fine. He didn't take a hit.
He's fine. Alright, he's good. Wow.
That's cool. Not enough time for Eric to catch up, but it's sometime.
Yeah, unless he fails it one more time here and has to hit the button.
Yeah, he made it through.
All right, good.
Throwing for cops.
3 seconds, though. 3 seconds.
3 seconds left? Really? I didn't see that. Holy shit, that's close.
3 seconds.
Oh, he's doing this strat. Oh boy, this is optimal in this category. Nice, clean. Now you can face down. Good, that saves like half a second-ish to a second in the category.
Very
Don't need
good.
the height. Solid section after. Why did he back? You didn't get the token?
Unless he grabs on the way down, but
Yeah,
that's not very optimal to do because you want to leave in talent draw, right?
Yeah. Faster to grab that actually on the way down in any RBA and stuff. Because in any percent, you want to get the notes after the pot. You can't just drop out of the tree. But in 100%, you just want to go straight down to the flight pad. And you can like land outside of the pot if you just hold straight down. He has to get the thing. And he's not in talent trot. Right, kind of rough. He's fine. Eric's has a tiny bit of water on his...
I noticed that.
It's still mostly saving his time from lag. Fine. That was a fast first. Oh,
That was
God,
really good and good ricochet on that.
Oh
too.
no, see tumble. Okay. I thought that was gonna happen on the first snowman because he set that up really fast and he set up the second one as really fast or as fast as he could as well.
He's a little low on feathers.
I don't think he actually needed those, but I guess he just wanted to be safe.
Good on resources for later.
He's definitely
If you
fine.
get it during a...
Feathers. Yeah.
He could have done it during a race, but I mean, that's
Actually, you can't during this one because you only do the walrus race in FP1 in this, right? You don't do FP2, yeah.
Right.
And you jump straight to the present. So most people just get 3 feathers there before the snowman. That's what I do. Even though I probably shouldn't. Probably should just cut the corner because... Oh wow, Eric's bonked on the star. He bonked on the bottom of the star. Look, he's half yellow. I know.
That's what I do. I'm not good enough for regular
Yeah,
YOLO.
that's a... I cut out YOLO Star when I was first grinding for sub 2 because I would fail it so often. It's only like 4 seconds. Bad.
It's not a worth it strat, at least for like.
You just have to
runners.
make sure you get it like at least like 90-95% of the time if you want to do it. Eric's lands in the water. That's actually not that bad. You do want to lower your health for later. There's a few better places to lower your health, but that's not too bad. Probably only lost like half a second. Sunder thought he forgot about one note. He turned too early to the G. How does he do? God. Oh my god, no, Sunder! Is he gonna die here?
No way!
Sunder, no. Flutter!
He's. Oh my god!
Oh my god, he's fine.
Oh.
Holy dude. That was so unbelievably sketchy.
Oh
So
my
close
gosh.
to dying. He's getting health now, okay. Jesus, man.
Wow, I got a few gray hairs on that one.
Yeah, that was very scary.
He couldn't get on the. He couldn't get on the sled.
Alright. He's back on. I don't know if he can beat it. I wonder what's his. I'll check his best possible time after this, but it's scary.
I got it up. His best possible time right now is a 2:08.
208, okay. I don't think he's lost like FP. Probably lost like a minute and a half. So.
Oh, he actually saved a lot of time on Bubble Group.
Oh, did he? Nice.
He saved a lot of time. He had a minute and 5 second save.
Oh, damn, he did. Wow. Pretty crazy. He did. I guess he did have a pretty decent bubble group. It might have golded because Sunder uses intra-layer splits, so you can't really see it. You can't really see that, or which splits gold after split. Alright. Thunder's gonna do the first. This walrus race is do it optimally is honestly probably one of the hardest races to do. In terms of like how difficult the boggy races are in FFM and no FFM, number 1 in difficulty would be boggy races with B. I think number 2 might actually be this race optimally, the walrus race. And then after that, it would be the BK race optimally in FFM 100%. And then the walrus race in FFM 100%. And then the BK race in no FFM if you do the intermediate route.
Yeah, this one definitely seems a lot harder to do because
you have to get everything.
You have to get a lot more.
And you have to get everything. You can't really not get them. I guess you could, but it would just lose a lot more time to not get them than other routes.
Never had the Jiggy.
Let's see if Sunder can get this honeycomb without the health. Very rare. Oh, he missed.
Ah, dang.
That actually sucked. It's so precise, and it saves like good 2 seconds or so, 2.5. Yeah.
I've never had the Jiggy fly off like that from Boggy.
Oh yeah, in no FFM it's different. Because the way the Jiggy works is that it spawns at a different angle depending on like the last few things you've hit, or the last way you like beak bust something, or like take fall damage. I think something like that. In FFM 100%, you do Yellow Star, then you do the buttons, and then you go to the sled. When you do Yellow Star, it loads the other room. It loads inside the tree, and then it takes you back to outside, so it resets the angle that the Jiggy will spawn at. And then there's nothing between that and the sled that could change the angle. But in no FFM, you exit the tree, and then you hit all the snowmen, and then you beak bust and hit the ground before you get the green present. Then you climb up the scarf, then you kill the ice cube at the top of the hat, and you take fall damage before going to the sled. And that's just a lot of extra places where you can change the angle of the Jiggy, change the angle where it will spawn. It's not too bad for the most part, but if it lands on the bottom hill, then that loses considerable amount of time. That loses 3 to 4 seconds probably.
Yeah.
Because then you'll do the Jiggy Jig and then you'll fall off the sled right after.
Oh, Sunder missed the note on the present.
That's that. At least he just didn't want to lose.
He tried to get it, but he missed it.
Yeah. It's that note. It takes a lot of getting used to. I missed it a lot when I first started this category. It's just a lot more left than you'd think.
Eric's got the honeycomb without touching the honeycomb.
Oh, did he? Nice.
He got the honeycomb
sick.
Piece, yeah.
Solid.
He did it interesting though. He jumped over it.
Did really? Oh, that's.
Yeah, he jumped over it to get it. So he jumped
pretty cool.
He jumped over it and touched it as he was going down.
That's cool. I've never seen that before.
That's called swag.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, there he goes. Now he gets the. That note's such a big detour there now. I asked Slip Boy. I asked myself. Okay. Right. Thunder's gonna come up on MMM early now. This could save a lot of time over Eric's. Save about a minute, 10 seconds if you do it optimally.
Man, that is rough. He lost a lot of time on FP.
Yeah, I would assume so. See how much time he lost? Yeah, a minute and a half, like I said. Yeah, that's a lot of time.
All that time save you got in PGS just went down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see if he can do MMM early.
Oh no, Eric, you need that token.
Oh, that is a
You can't get that
bummer.
in FP2. You can't get that in the second race. That's very bad. Actually, it's pretty bad, but I think Eric can get this pool token. This pool token, is not supposed to be in the route for him. Oh.
Yeah, he could drop down. Oh, and he missed the note! He's gonna lose the race if he's not careful.
Yes, he should just go book it. Yeah. Normally what you can do is you can, in the intermediate route without big clips, without big clips, you can, walk on the wall as the walrus and take a better line to the ice cube to death warp. But doing that is, 5 seconds faster than going down to the pool, but you need the token, so going down to the pool is required in optimal routes, but you need a jiggy air. Yeah.
He didn't get that note though.
He got one of the notes. He missed the third note around the present, and then he just went back for it, and then like went up. But he gets the fourth note on the present before he fights the snowman.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
It's hard to get. Alright, Sunder's and I'm early now. See how this goes. And... oh, he pauses the frame early. Oh, that sucks. There goes 20 seconds. Looks already only gonna save 40 seconds if he gets it now. Eric's gotta go open it quickly.
Eric's is still ahead.
His PB, nice. That didn't seem like a bad FP. Not that bad, I don't think. Thunder had it a lot worse. Eric's probably saved a tiny bit of time over Thunder there.
I think if I'm reading his life split right, he had 11-second gold on that.
Nice. Okay, Thunder's missing his first twirly a lot. There he goes. Okay, good. Charge. Waited a bit before he got into first person. That's fine. That was a good twirly. Successful bear punch. It's a good twirly. It was also first try. There you go. One frame late. That was the right frame. 3 bear punches. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Nice. That was solid. Good save time with that. Nice.
I want to learn that so bad.
Yeah. It takes a lot. Eric's is doing the good old reliable chump jump. Loses a health, but it saves like for a second. Nice. Oh yeah, and Sunder has a lot of gold feathers since he didn't skip waiting boots. It's so weird to me seeing someone have like 6 gold feathers here because I usually have like 3 or 4.
Ooh, what a good quick dive.
Yeah, that was a really solid quick dive. That one's so far down. So Eric's last hope is either Sunder just dying, could happen somewhere, or Click Clock with her. Or I guess Boggius as the B. I don't think Sunder has that much experience with Boggius as the B, but also not the kind of person to do it in run. Not like at least like 70% matches.
There's always the inevitable engine room, and you know
it would take like
good as
3-ish engine room deaths for Eric's to catch up. Assuming this lead.
True. I still think no matter the runner, man, engine room can still ruin you.
Yeah, I lost a sub 2 pace to it yesterday. I avoided out.
I need to learn that as a backup, but it all depends on where you're at, right?
Yeah, you can void out from any spot though, which is nice. You just have to like know where all the pipes are at the bottom of the room.
Or can you get napper skip here?
He is skipping the token, so he's going for the teleport and napper skip soon. Ah, he almost got it.
Close.
He turned
I noticed
before he pressed A. He moved the joystick and then pressed A. Right?
I noticed you did a different setup for napper skip.
Yeah, I started reverting to an older setup that I used to do, where you line up the back of Banjo's feet with a specific line on the table, and you just tap A and then hold up on the joystick to make Banjo keep his angle, and then just land on the flight pad. It's been working really well for me.
I've had a pretty good consistent napper skip in my runs recently, and I don't know. You know, I had someone ask me like, "Well, what's your setup on it?" I'm like, honestly, it's just
I used to
feeling.
yellow it too.
It's just feeling. I think what I do now is I want to line up my camera as I'm doing the 3 notes on the. So I'll press R there, and so that way I'll actually be perfectly lined up. I'll get like maybe just like oof. I'll get really close to napper, right, and then I'll poop an egg, but I'll just jump like lightly toward the. Oh man, he keeps failing this.
Do you do it from the left side? Like, do you approach the flight pad from the left side? Thunder, yes. You gotta get this now. Okay, there you go. Spent so long on that, damn. Morning does. That was rough. Yeah,
that was really rough. I actually haven't had that much problem with that honeycomb hive recently. That used to be how Sunder did it was how bad I used to be at it.
Yeah. It happens sometimes. Oh no, Sunder.
Oh.
And he's getting bullied by the. Kill him!
Kill him!
Got womboed. Okay, get in town, Rocky.
But yeah, I approach Napper from the left.
From the left? Okay, yeah. That's how I used to do it. It's like the most YOLO-y setup you can do, I think.
Although, for some reason, I don't get Napper Skip where it moves the door. Mine just breaks.
You poop in... Oh, that's actually good then. That means that you did it fast. The way I do it, though, it just means that your egg broke the door. The way I do it, though, is I poop the egg, and then I move vertically towards the Jiggy, which means that my egg is on a different plane than the door, so it can't break it. Eric's is that's simple. He's trying to go for this backflip. You gotta take your time with this. You can't be inside the.
I feel like at this point you might as well just hit the jump pad.
Yeah, it's right there. That's right. Yeah, I probably lost as much time as Sunder's. I've lost him. No.
Yeah, I've never had the door move, so let's see if Eric gets it.
I don't know if Eric goes for it. Yeah, he got the token now. He might not go for it.
Yeah, so I lined my camera up here.
Yeah.
I lined it up so it's
hold R between the two notes. Yeah, that's what I do too. Yeah. Yeah, so he doesn't go for it.
I heard Engine Room talk earlier. Have you ever done it like this?
Did you jump through it without taking damage? I've seen a lot of stuff with Engine Room. Why are you doing this with the backwards camera? Why did you do that?
Weird.
Did you just like have a bad camera by accident? I've actually done that before. I was practicing it, well, just in practice. Cause like I go back and forth. This was before Everdrive. I went like back and forth just to like redo the first thing over and over again. Oh, you entered Talon Tribe. Why was Eric's on the roof there? That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did he forget a note or something? Maybe.
Also, Sunder didn't get the Jinjo Jiggy skip.
He got it? Or no?
No, he didn't. He
didn't. Okay. Sunder's probably gonna have to pause buffer here. I think you should pause buffer Sunder. Yeah, good plan. No, you didn't have to do it twice. Come on. Have some faith in yourself. Yeah, I also failed that today too. I failed the pause buffer list and I got greedy. I took a slightly unoptimal line and it lost like 40 seconds.
Eric's also having a hard time with Honeycomb Hive.
Yeah. No.
You gotta pace yourself. You have just a little frame you can do it on. He's also doing it on the right side, which is a lot harder, I think, now.
Jumping off too early.
He's not holding up high enough. Like he's not like holding. Yeah. Oh, come on, just take your time.
Oh no.
Eric, just stop for a second. Just stop.
You got it.
Go.
Yeah, that's fine. That probably lost as much time as Sunder's did. I think.
I think that was longer.
You think it was longer? Maybe, probably. That's rough. Because Eric's already had one big mistake earlier on in match.
I'll be surprised if he's ahead on this.
Oh, no. This pot. Eric's, please. Get the pot. There you go. There you go. He's kind of low on eggs, Eric's.
Yeah. I've noticed now when I'm doing on my FFM route, sometimes I'll actually get like 40 eggs by the time I enter MMM.
By the time you enter MMM? Oh, by the time you enter MMM. I think that almost makes sense. That's pretty good, though, I think. That's with the RBA route, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And generally, I know I'll be low on eggs if I'm anywhere under 35.
Entering MMM, yeah. I usually am able to tell by well, during the pumpkin section. Because there's like 2 eggs on the way to the window during the pumpkin section. Sometimes I get one of those to check my egg count. And if I'm at like 25, then I know I'm fine. If I'm under 20 there, then that's really bad.
Mostly, the only reason why I know I'll be good is I really like having about 40 by the time I enter MMM. Mostly because my aiming in Gobies is rough.
Yeah.
So I always have to overcompensate.
Yeah, you use a lot in Gobies. There's all the heads, and then some of the heads all the heads inside Jinxie, and some of the heads you use more than 1 egg for.
And not only that, if you miss Ruby, that takes like another like. Because there's a specific setup, right? And if you miss that setup, then...
And I already use like 6 eggs for rubies instead of the minimum 5 setup.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone use a 5 like on the dot. I think as far as everyone that I know is always.
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't lose time as long as you're able to skip that text optimally. Then it'll just go even. Because his tub starts raising just as soon as you skip Ruby's text. But as long as you just focus on skipping the text after you...
Nice jiggy skip by Eric.
That was clean. And he got the token really well. That was good. That was solid.
What is a proper way to set that up? I count. I do about 2.5 seconds.
Okay, so I get the Jinjo, then I look at the Jiggy, and after it bounces, when it's at the peak of its height on the second bounce, that's when I jump. But you also want to make sure that you're standing far back on the pedestal, or whatever the platform, because it'll make the window to jump bigger. Because if you're more in the front of the Jiggy, then you'll like be in the Jiggy for like less amount of time while you jump, if that makes sense. So if you stand far back on the platform, you'll have a bigger window. And I just use the visual cue of the second time the Jiggy bounces.
Gotcha. Okay, that seems a lot better.
Yeah. I think that's the standard that most people do.
I count. I did it by seconds. Like I was like, okay, it's like right when it does it, 2.5 seconds, boom.
That might not be a bad idea. If you like use your live split too, that could potentially be a not bad idea. You like look at your live split or split right when you touch the Jinjo.
I should try that. I want to test that now.
That'd be interesting. There's been a lot of cool ways to utilize your splits to help you save time. I know DD-Lux has helped has found a setup to you know that first pipe in RBB when you leave that room, you can jump out of it without touching the ground if you like time jump frame perfectly. And I've done that for a while. I've just found some sort of weird feeling to it. DD-Lux has started splitting on that fade out and then started pressing A at like 1.05, like between 1.0 and 1.1 in order to get that frame perfect jump. It's pretty helpful. It seems like it's a smart way to save time there. There's also the other strat here. There's also the other strat for resetting where you split when the screen freezes. Thunder might do it here, but then you reset right when the detail timer hits 4.0. So then that's the earliest you can possibly reset.
I see.
That's generally a 2E strategy. People using 2E a lot.
I think I reset here. I've actually no. I think what happened was I reset almost like I don't even think I saw this like the actual RBB loading area.
Oh, so he did do it like way too early, or?
And it still worked.
Still worked? Oh damn.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he missed a note here.
Oh, that's weird.
So that wastes a golden feather.
Like you didn't see that screen right there of the water rising?
I didn't see it. Well, no, so I did. I'm sorry. I did not even see...
You didn't see Banjo.
I didn't see Banjo.
Okay, yeah, you can do it a lot earlier than that. If you reset when you see Banjo, I think that's like between half a second and a second, like, longer than the minimum you have to wait. If you wait till you see Banjo. Which is just a nice visual cue for, like, not overthink it starting out.
I think I just got overzealous and just hit the reset button on 64, and I was like, oh god, did that work? And I'm like, no, I was actually on a good pace.
Yeah.
I have yet to have that screw up on me, though.
Okay. Thunder's in. Oh, Eric's took fall damage. She's at 1 health. That's not going to be nice for the well. Gonna have to do 1 health well. Unless he killed a bat earlier. Thunder's in-game time was like a high 109. I usually get like. Actually, I don't know what I usually get. In my run today, I got like a high 106, I think. And that run could have like still gotten like a 201. Thunder could like definitely PB this. Even though he had a rough BGS and no, he didn't have a rough BGS. He had a good BGS. Rough FP and MMM. And MMM, right?
Yeah.
Nice washi, by the way. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it too. I think he only lost like what, 8 seconds?
Oh really? Dang. Even with that hive jump. Crazy.
Yeah, he came out. Well, he finished FP at 134 red, and then he finished MMM at 142 red.
Okay. It's been crazy. We already seen 3 washing machines in this tournament, and there's only we're like halfway through the second match. That's like pretty crazy.
How many matches do we got left in this tournament?
I think overall there's 32. So this is the second one. So there's 30 more after this.
There's 30 more chances of way more washes.
Yeah. We've already seen 3, so a lot. I don't know if Thunder goes for Gobi Clip. Going for Gobi Clip is a bit harder in FFM. It looks like he does. He's gonna have 1 shot at it because he didn't have an optimal section here. He gets it. Solid.
Yeah. Wow, he got it. It's pretty good.
Nice. Can do that without taking an extra hit. But I think Thunder's probably not used to the movement around Jinx.
Yeah.
You lost about 4 seconds to optimal. Each damage, like the time between each damage in the sand is like 4 seconds exactly. So if he took an extra hit, that means that he lost 4 seconds compared to optimal.
Alright, let's see if Eric can do the well without taking a hit. I think it gets really scary in there. Like
it does, yeah. I'm used to it because I used to do 80% a lot for like that category, but at 80%, the optimal health management as you enter the well with 1 health every single time. Looks like he's taking it really safe.
It's a good strategy.
Over it.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's getting it first.
Okay. That jump can get really scary if you miss it. Like if it didn't seem like he overcompensated for that jump at all. He got really close on the tail end of that.
Yeah, he was. Oh, Thunder! Those 3 eggs weren't even close. Completely whiffed though. I find the second head to be the hardest one out of all 3 of them.
Yes, I agree.
Second one's the hardest because it's at the perfectly worst like position. Like it starts turning, and then by the time your eggs hit it, it's at the very edge. And if you shoot an egg into the head when it's at the very edge, then there's like a chance that the egg just won't count.
Yeah, I can't even find a good camera. Like, there's no good camera setup to get yourself like ready for it either. Like, it's hard to just, at least for me, it's hard to just pre-shoot while I'm on the pillar, or turn the camera and get ready for it.
Yeah. That was a good start to matching. Thunder did the good strat. You want to recoil the Beak Bust into the mummy, and then spam Gold Feather. Because if you do that, then there's like 0 frames where you're vulnerable to take a hit. You Beak Bust recoil and then spam Gold Feather. That was good. Should be able to get a 69 here. Does the rest fine.
Nice.
What? No! Oh, no, he didn't get it. He missed that last note.
Close, though. He doesn't get extra bonus points for not getting a 69. That's rough.
If Eric gets it, then he just wins the match. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't make the
You end on swag points, man. You guys don't understand. That's how you win tournaments. It's all swag point based.
Yep.
And Eric's is already ahead, man. He got that honeycomb on the back end. That was a good second head, by the way.
Yeah, man. That was like a solid 2 whole seconds saved over Thunder.
Swag points. All right, they're even now.
Ooh, okay, that was almost kind of sketchy. He looked like he was like nervous for that and hesitated. He almost landed on like the inside of the ring. That was mostly fun.
There is like I've noticed that there is one little area near the edge that he went at that actually doesn't count.
Yeah. There's a couple edges like that. You have to be really careful with that. Good beak bomb to bottles though. Refilled all this health. Nice.
Yeah, that's very good.
That strat looks so cool, but it's actually like not even that hard.
No, it doesn't look hard at all.
You can beak bomb like anywhere on the wall and it'll recoil perfectly.
Good Ruby section too on Sunder.
Eric's refilled on health at the honey. Wonder why. Guess he didn't want to spend the gold feathers to end Gobies.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna go for Gobi Clip.
Looks like he is.
He is. That. Wow. Okay. Well, it worked. Nice.
Very good.
He actually did that better than Sunder did. He like did that in 1 fewer health. He has 2 health inside of Jinxie, whereas Sunder had 1. And he's going for this strat, and he gets it successfully. Holy shit! What a god!
Eric's is going for some swag.
He's going hard. That was sick. Saved another whole like 2 seconds over Sunder. Amazing.
That's good shit. It looks like Sunder missed one of the statues, so he had to jump on top of it.
Oh, did he? Is that gonna hit the cactus? Oh no, it's not. Cactus way far to the right.
We got kind of close to the grabba though.
Yeah, sometimes people get bullied by the slapper. I've seen a few people die there.
Is that gonna touch the Jiggy? No.
I'm surprised that didn't land. That looked a bit too far to the right. But he's fine.
All right, here we go. Here's water clip.
Hold up. Yeah.
I got it. Nice. I want to implement that into my route, but
the actual clip itself is extremely easy. It's just learning how to consistently stay. Sunder right there. It looked like he held up a bit too late, but he also beak bombed a bit late, so it like canceled out for that up his angle.
I've been having a hard time with actually water clip. It's so weird. Like on the harder stuff, I usually feel like I can do really well, and then the easy stuff. Eric's missed one of the eggs.
That's fine. He also got the talent shot before the cutscene played. Sunder didn't do that, so he saved a tiny bit of time over Sunder there.
I never changed my camera here. I never changed my camera here. What Sunder's doing?
Or Sunder's? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I always feel like if I do, it triggers the.
Yeah,
the
I don't
statue.
either.
Even though it's a lot easier because you actually like I'll go and get all that note and then go to the very third line.
Yeah, the only real difference is that you have to hold like down left for a tiny bit of time, then switch to down or something like that. I find it to be really clean, really easy. This looks pretty clean. Needs sandy, but not bad. 54. 54 is really easy to get just because of the lag. The way I do it now, I started doing it the way that Ploth does, and I change the camera so it faces backwards, so I hold down instead of holding up to go across the maze, and it reduces lag. That reduces lag, and skipping the text box reduces lag, and because of that, now I can't get 54s. I can only get like 52s. But I do save time. I have time to save like half a second for lag.
Interesting. So, So the amount of lag that you save, interesting. That's really cool. I might have to give that a shot.
Yeah. Lag just slows down the timer. That's why in places like Tumblr, if you skip the Tumblr text, then the timer will just count down so much faster. And that in that section, it doesn't actually like lose time or anything because it's not a noticeable amount of lag.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Alright.
Sunder do the slapper strat. Oh boy. Okay, nice. Solid.
Alright.
That's what you want to do optimally, but I don't know if Sunder's gonna get a health here. Because I don't know if he's comfortable doing the speechy section with 3 health. I'm very comfortable with it, but I know a few people aren't. But he might get an extra health.
Yeah, it's a little safer to go with 4, right?
It is safer, yeah. With 3 health, if you use speed shoes, then you have to jump on the wall while you get the last note around Grabba.
Yeah.
We'll see if he does it.
Eric's had a really good beak bomb.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, beak bomb bottles. It's good.
Good. And nice. This top.
Very nice. Alright, here we go.
Okay, that looked a bit
That was
low.
scary.
I think sometimes people go through Grabba. My theory on why you go through Grabba is because I think you go between his like finger polygons and his wrist polygons. So I think that might make you like just go through him instead. Sunder looked like he was a bit low there and was about to go between the polygons. Yeah, he missed that. That's unfortunate.
I'm surprised he's not going for eggs. I don't know what his egg count is, but I feel like he should have at least gotten a couple there.
You usually should be fine. You know, FFM. He does have 3 health here, so we'll see if he does this fine. Here you go, Sunder. Don't choke! Don't choke!
Oh, he missed the note!
He's gonna use gold feathers. Go back. Okay, well that sucks. You should know how to do this trick, this jump. Pretty sure he knows how. This trick is like a must for Gobi.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
You can do it from the bottom if you just like go to the bottom of the sand and then just slope a piece from down there. And it is a bit easier, but it just is.
Oh man, I just noticed Eric's missed the rock on Gobi.
So wait, he tumbled?
He tumbled.
Oh, that sucks. Dang. I don't think he goes for water pyramid clip, but that's definitely still a lot of time lost.
Yeah.
15 so. It didn't seem like a bad bad Gobies for Sunder. I think that was pretty solid.
Well, okay. So, what is the defining thing that you're gonna go for water clip? Would you do Ruby first, or would you do?
If you do water pyramid clip, well, if you do water pyramid clip, you do rubies in the same spot. The only thing that that changes is when you do the water pyramid notes. You either do the water pyramid notes at the beginning, or you do the water pyramid notes at the end. If you don't do water pyramid clip, then you do them where Eric's just did now. If you do water pyramid clip, then you beak bomb to the shoes after Slappa. Everything else should stay the exact same.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I was gonna say I'll do Grabba and then go to Ruby.
Oh,
you know, and I figured that like that's like a a defining feature of like, oh, you're gonna do water pyramid or not, because what you guys do for water pyramid, from what I've seen, is you do Ruby first, and then that way you go straight for it, right? Because you don't have to. You can hit that's like the routing, I feel like, for Gobies. Yeah, for doing his stuff.
When you do
So what I do, so like for like the routing for Gobies, right? You would generally do the level and getting Ruby, right? Doing the his stuff first.
You do his stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then doing prepping for water pyramid.
Yeah.
Like that's the optimal route, right? Yeah. What I do is I'll do Grabba and then go hit Ruby.
Oh, like yeah. That's so you do Grabba and then Ruby and then you do the rock area. Yeah, that's actually if you do that optimally, that's like about 2 seconds faster than just doing Grabba at the end without water pyramid clip. But I don't know. Most people just start with doing Grabba at the end, just because it helps them prepare for later on when they eventually want to implement water pyramid clip. And also the setup for doing Grabba at the end is way more consistent and like way more simple and easy than doing Grabba like before Rubies. Because if you do Grabba before Rubies, it kind of puts you in an awkward starting area.
Right.
Sometimes. Alright, well, Sunder Dine Engine.
Seemed like Sunder also got a really good jump right out of the pipe.
Oh, did he? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Nice, solid. Got the frame perfect. YOLOing this section. Nice, he made the cycle. That's the good cycle, too.
I feel like those jumps aren't too hard to get because it
They
kind of
are,
works like
yep.
the same way as a slope, right?
Those you're able to stand on those platforms until they're like fully horizontal.
Really?
Or until they're fully vertical, yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
So it's like, yeah, there's a lot more lenient than it looks.
Alright, Sunder had a good
You're basically
good
a goat in this. Being able to stand on anything but a 90 degree. Good engine. Solid. Oh, he predicted that. Nice egg. Shot an egg there. Not bad. That was a pretty decent engine room. Thunder.
Not bad, not bad. And now I'm curious if does Sunder do boat jump?
I think he does in normal runs. I don't know if he will here. I think he probably will. Thunder is the kind of runner who likes to implement all the hard stuff. I kind of like. I definitely like implementing all the hard stuff, at least eventually.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Like, I eventually want to learn bit clips.
Eric's no! He like circled around the jiggy twice, and he jumped off by accident.
By a pixel.
So
gosh. Oh no, is he gonna? Oh, I thought he was gonna touch the ground. That was really close.
Oh no, he landed there! Oh my god, that's. Is he gonna do the slow piece? Oh no, I don't think he will. He's gonna get the shoes. Wait, oh no! He gets bullied by the Beal too, and he falls into the
He took
sand.
extra damage.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, is he not gonna wait? No, Eric, you should have gotten the health. Oh, get one on the way back. Okay, fine. Good. You should get the sand notes first and then do slap up or grab up. Oh no, he's gonna.
Is it faster to do it this way? I always thought it would be just faster to just go get it while flying.
Well, then you'll have to go all the way back to the flight pad, right?
You could just drop down, couldn't you? Oh wait, he did the water already. That's
Yeah,
right, because it's not the way I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, if I miss it, I just go straight to the flight pad.
Yeah.
Right.
In that route you would, because you have to stay in flight afterwards. Or you don't, yeah. See if he does this jump. Well, he's really far to the left. That's really, really sketchy. Flutter, no! No! I saw that happen. So early on. Oh no, Eric's.
That is rough.
He doesn't know what to do now. He's gotta go. Get the notes. He was really far to the left. You can't be far to the left because the sand animation, like the sand platform that's like goes down slope there, that counts as the slope timer, so you can't put your shadow over that. You have to stay as far right as possible before you jump.
Well, there goes
There's a lot of time.
Yeah, that's and he's gonna try doing I would just go do it. He's trying to do Sphinxy clip.
He has one more chance. There he goes.
Okay, you guys, you got it.
Just has to get all the notes and the honeycomb.
That was really close.
Got everything else.
Yeah, there goes
Dang, he gets that again. He's really good at that.
that might actually be his PB. I think that might go, right? I think
Maybe. Probably. You can recover like somewhat fast. If you're good and you know what you're doing, recovering from a death like that can only lose like up to 4 or 5 minutes or so. And since Eric's is running against his first run, he can obviously PB by a lot. So if he's really good, he could still probably PB. It'll definitely be a lot harder.
Isn't Gobi's a really hard level to actually recover from a death though? Because there's a lot of like entering pyramids and all that kind of stuff.
It is, yeah. It's also hard because like I don't think there's like no one who just continues if they die in Gobi.
Oh yeah.
Gobi's, like right now he doesn't know where he's going at all. He's stuck. He's lost.
I would almost do the route normally.
Yeah, I would just do that too, honestly. Just do the route normally minus Jiggies.
Yep.
Gonna enter Sandy, but now, so he has to make sure he remembers the right railing notes and to do matching pyramid stuff. There are notes there. There's notes all around this area.
That's kind of what I mean, like that. You know what I mean? The door closing. What are you doing? Why didn't you?
Honestly, what I might personally do is I might have personally just gone the honeycomb, and I might have done Gobies as the beat.
Yeah.
So I'm used to it because you can get a lot of notes from any percent. The only issue is that you have to go out of bounds multiple times to go into the matching pyramid since you can't beak bust the switch. But I think it might still be worth it.
I'd almost say in his case, just going if he's doing what he's doing on this route, it'd almost be worth it just to get the notes now.
Yeah,
like,
Eric's died. He failed the jump.
He's also got 1 health, which is incredibly scary. He should go and get some.
Don't fall in the sand here.
Let's see. Don't forget. All right, he got it.
Don't die to the mum. I haven't been paying attention to Sunder much, but I think he's having a decent RBB. I think so. Let's see, I can tell by his detail timer. Seems like he might lose a bit. What's his gold here? His gold's a 1051. Okay, so he can like gold the split, I think, but not ideal for him. Yeah, he can gold the split, pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't actually.
Yeah, I think he got. I did see he got lifeboat jump. I'm pretty sure, certain he got lifeboat jump. Oh, Eric's just quick diving. He wants to quick dive. He tried multiple times, but he gave up. This is unfortunate.
That is such a time loss, man. That sucks.
Yeah. Thunder is cruising through RBB.
That means by the time Eric gets to RBB, he might be an entire level ahead.
Yeah, that's very likely a chance. Thunder might be in Click Clock Wood, depending on how his Click Clock Wood really goes. Yeah. That was a very far jump from Sunder. He almost fell there twice.
It was close.
That was so close. Yeah. How many notes does Eric have? This is why you should probably just follow the route, because I feel like sometimes you might just miss some notes and not know where they are.
Exactly, and I think dependent on levels too. Like, obviously the worst one to lose notes on or to die and have to go get all the notes is Click Clock, right? But
probably, yeah.
I think even at Click Clock point, you want to just follow the route.
Yeah, mostly, except for if you die in Click Clock Wood, you absolutely should just go to Summer first though, instead of Spring. That's an absolute must, because you only go to Spring. Oh, Thunder's at 1 health. He's gonna be just Gold Feather. Just Gold Feather. He's gonna go for this guy too. Okay, he's not taking any chances. Yeah, in Click Clock Wood, if you die, you wanna go straight to Summer because
Yeah, exactly. I did notice that. Yeah. I died in my on my league run in CCW, and I was like, okay, no, we're just gonna go straight. I think it was like in my head, I was like, wait, we can just go straight to Summer. I don't need to.
Yeah, because you only.
I actually think I went into Spring and then back out.
Yeah, you only need Spring for Irie and the Summer switch. It's not too bad to reroute it. To reroute Click Clock Wood because other than Fall, for Fall just stick to the route because there's notes everywhere. But in all the other seasons, a lot of the notes are very spread out. Yeah. So you can usually you should know where they are. In Summer, you can just climb the tree. Don't fall off after the hive. And then make sure you get the Jinjo, and make sure you break Naughty's house. That's what you have to remember.
Sunder didn't get the.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I like how Eric's had speed shoes inside the water pyramid. Cool. Except he didn't have to enter from the top because this door was already open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he did have to enter from the top.
No, this door stays open if you let the water out.
Yeah, but he entered from the top because he had to get the notes around the pyramid.
Oh yeah, that he had to do. He didn't have to press the button though. The button cutscenes up. So Sunder's gonna lose a bit of time here.
You know what would be a fun category?
What?
Notes only.
Notes only? Basically like any percent, except any percent is just 8-10 notes. Which is 90% of the notes. but also.
Like if you were able to figure out like a way to get into every level.
Oh
No!
my god, okay.
Don't
Just do it again.
die.
Okay, there he goes. It's fine.
Like if you were able to figure out a way to get into every level early, that would be a fun category to see.
You can do that, but it requires the B. Like you can.
To go at the end.
Yeah, because there is a route in any percent that loses 5 seconds that only gets 1 Jiggy. And that's just the Jiggy that you get in the lair at the very beginning. So other than that, you would use that Jiggy to open Mumbos. You can do TTC early. You don't do Clankers. You leave Clankers for last. You leave Clankers for the B, so the B can go over the wall without having to open Clankers. Then you do BGS early as BK, that bit clip. Then you do FP early. And then you do MMM early, then you do Quick Clock Wood early, then you get to be the B, then you go do Gobies early as the B, and then RBB early as the B, and then Clinkers early as the B. Wow. And that's only 1 Jiggy you need in the entire run. Alright, Sunder's coming up on Click Clock Wood early. This will be fun.
Alright, here we go.
Seems to take a lot of sections safe. He waits a lot. Some of them are a go-go. There's one you can do on NTSC, but you can also do the Grimlet clip on NTSC that can get you... Oh, that's like a few frames late. You should get the health. You can also do the Grimlet clip to clip into the boat as the B to get into the other windows. There's the pad. PvP stream ends. I mean the League of Legends streamer? That's unfortunate for that's hot.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets it on the next one though. Watch him just fail it all the way until Eric's is done with RBB.
I know that if you fail Click Clock Wood early, you should definitely not be in Talon Trot when you get hit by that bull. Because the Talon Trot recoil is a lot longer than the Banjo recoil. It just takes a bit of extra time. That should be fine, I think. You have to generally wait until Banjo faces fully to his right before you can start moving again, because that's when Banjo stops moving on a minuscule level. But Sunder had to gold feather that Gruntling really, really early, really close to like bare minimum Sunder had to wait. So this is either fine or it's just very tiny off. But that's a lag frame? Wait, I didn't see what setup he got. This is probably a lag frame.
I say he's paused for a long time.
I think he's looking at the cheat sheet I made. Is he going for setup B? I think this is set. I didn't see what setup he was on. I thought he was on setup A.
I know nothing of this.
Yeah, this is definitely a lag frame. If it's not a lag frame, then he just did it wrong. Okay, that's correct for setup A. Okay, so he is doing setup A. Bear punch. Okay, that almost looked like a 2-frame punch cancel, but that's correct. That's fine, Sunder. Unpause. Unpause, Sunder. Sunder, unpause! Sunder! Okay. 2 punch cancels. Okay, those ones... Ooh, I don't know if he did an extra time or not. Those ones are very hard to tell if you got it. 1 frame late. Yeah, he's definitely using the cheat sheet that I made.
Nice.
2 frames late. Yes, no! Oh no! That's so unfortunate.
Oh, and he died too. He didn't
Dies
get the...
There goes all the time Eric's, like, could have had from Sunder's rough Click Clock early, but he's gonna keep going. Sunder gets it. Nice. Good. It took a while, but he did confirm all of those well. I think I'm surprised Sunder uses a cheat sheets. I thought he knew it by now.
I want someone to just come to my place and just show me how to do it.
Yeah.
Just point out all the stuff for me. Be like, all right, see this? You see this right here? That's what you want to look for.
And then this is when you press pause.
Yeah, exactly. Like And then I'd have my notes, right? And then I'd be taking notes. Okay.
Sunder's that Clip Clock really 100% did not save time for Sunder, but his gold saves like 15 seconds in the layer, so that's nice. So he has saved time with Clip Clock early in the past.
So let's see if Eric's falls again. I really hope not. We did have an engine room. We did have an engine room death. That
is true. Yeah, that's the prediction. I will end the prediction. Engine room death, yes.
Exactly.
Believers fail once again. Nice backflip. Thunder.
Sad part is he made it through the fan.
Yeah. He just eat off. Oh no, Eric, chill.
Stop it!
Chill, Eric, chill. Relax.
You're scaring me. You're making me pixel scary.
Fine camera. Should be fine. Good.
I hate dying on that fan.
Yeah, the second fan is the worst to die on just because it's so much easier.
I've done it I just do it with Talon Trot now.
Yeah, I do it with Talon Trot too. Except with Talon Trot, there's a very, very slight chance that you just get knocked off. Side. It's such a small chance. I personally risk it.
I think that's that sucks. I think that's the last time that happened to me too. As I died by bumping into it for the first time. Nice.
Good cutscene trick. Oh, Sunder gets it twice. Sunder might want to beak bust here. Beak bust out of Spring Clip to refill on his health. Did. That's smart. I like that.
Yeah.
Now he has full health. Beak busting out of Spring Clip does lose like 0.4 seconds, but if he can refill his health in a tournament match, then I think that's worth it for him.
Yeah, definitely. I've had to do that because I've had unlucky Bs recently.
Yeah.
Well, I've actually had unlucky soft locks recently, but yeah, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this leave is the worst part of Summer. I wonder if Sunder will actually do Buggy vs. Repeat. I assume he's gonna do it, but also he can like 100% just afford not to do it and still win. But he probably will do it.
You can just go do FP right as the B and then just de-transform right before.
Yeah, that's the intermediate route. That's what Eric's is probably doing, and that loses about a minute overall to the Buggy vs. the route.
Isn't there couldn't you actually just be close to the slaloms?
You mean as the B or BK?
As B.
As B? As the B, you have to be holding B like almost the entire time, and you'll almost always be above the slaloms. If you land, it's over. If you miss a single slalom, it's over. There's like almost no leniency.
I kind of want to give it a shot just to like, without even like.
Yeah, it's fun to try. There's been a few people who've just tried it without knowing that you could do it, and it took them a few hours, but they've eventually got it. My first time took me like half an hour or so to get it once. Eventually, it gets better if you know what you're doing and try to learn how to do it right.
Yeah. No boss boombox skip.
Yeah, from either runner. Sunder didn't get it either. I saw that.
Is there like a proper setup to that? I think we were talking about that on my stream not too long ago.
There's not really. There are some setups that make it a bit more likely. There's this one runner named Healthos who had like a setup that beak busted, so it sacrificed like 2 seconds, but he got it like 90% of the time. But in the end, it's a frame perfect trick, so you're not gonna get it 100%.
I've noticed that I'll rat-a-tat to do it.
That you can do that. It's interesting because the trick in general to skip the Jiggy Jig is to get hit on the same frame as you collect the Jiggy.
Right.
And I actually didn't know that you can peck on the same frame that you get peck the Jiggy at the same frame that you like get it that you touch the boombox in order to skip the dance. Until like about a year ago.
Really? That's generally what I almost always used to do. She's not doing the faster strat for this. It's an interesting strat though to roll. I've never seen that. Nice. Good ramp jumps.
Yeah, 2 frames, even 2 frame, if something has a 2 frame window, you're still not going to make that 100% of the time, even if it's a 30 FPS game. A lot of speedruns are on 60 FPS games that have like frame perfect tricks, like Mario Bros 1. It has a ton of frame perfect tricks and it's 60 FPS. But it's also 2D, and 3D games have a lot more variables, like I said. Like, for MMM early, there's a 2 frame window to get the talent drop pause, and even I still miss that. Every top runner still misses that talent drop pause every now and then.
I did not know Mario Bros. Is a 60 FPS game.
Pretty sure it is, yeah, on the NES. It's crazy.
Wow. That's got to be the first 60 FPS game ever.
Maybe. Could be.
Nice. Eric's got the cutscene skip with the
nice.
buzzing.
Skipping the NES.
That means he.
SNES.
That means he didn't do Bojo either.
Oh yeah, true. I don't think that was too bad of a summer for Sunder. Looks like Sunder's saving a minute here, and he's golding by 15 seconds. Okay.
Wow.
Or no, he's not golding by 15 seconds. Golding by like 4 seconds. That still saves a lot of time for Sunder.
Mm-hmm.
Nice split. Got a split. Rip the split. Oh, he split late. Okay. Oh, he's doing the fall bit clip route. Damn, what a god.
This'll be interesting.
That'll be fun to watch.
We do it. Do a prediction. Will you get it?
Alright. Oh no, Sunder! No. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay, I'll do a prediction. Will Sunder fail 2 or more punch cancels?
Ooh,
or
very specific.
For the fall bit clip.
This one actually looks really easy.
It is
like,
easy.
I
don't doubt that Sunder will get it first try, but I do doubt that he will likely not get every single punch cancel first. You're supposed to do 5 punch cancels.
Gotcha.
My 100% PB and FFM misses 2 punch cancels. That's like 2 extra jumps. That's like 2 seconds-ish.
Have you seen anybody who does RRBA implement this route yet?
I don't think so. In RRBA, it's a bit more difficult to implement just because of tokens. Because you get a free token in this route, in this fall big clip route, on the way down to Mumbo's. And in the RRBA route, the token route is it's like even more lenient after the pumpkin. So you already have like very few tokens you can like, cut out.
You could always just get like an extra token somewhere, like in my RBA route. This
route gets an extra token. It doesn't skip an extra token.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
It's just hard to find a token to skip optimally. And this trick already only saves like 5 seconds. So skipping a token that saves like 1 second, it might not be this route.
True. Well, isn't there... I'm trying to think... Oh, no, Eric's fell.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, no, he fell after he got the notes outside. And he just entered from here, I think. Pretty sure.
That's it.
I saw him enter from here.
He almost fell there.
Looks like he's missing a note, and I think he's missing a note around where Snacker is, I assume.
Oh, you're right, he did, because then he's getting the... Okay, yeah, he's getting the jiggy here.
Mm-hmm. Clean jumps under the birds for Sunder. He missed one, yeah. Oh, why is he going here? I guess that's... Get them away. He's gonna have 99 here. Surface! The last fence one, yeah, he fell. What's up, Joe? These goblins suck. Okay. At least Eric says more than 3 health. That's good. He's not gonna die. He had 5 health.
Yeah, he got a lot. If he went and grabbed more of the honeycombs from the chompas in the thing.
Okay, that's good. I want to see how Sunder does this acorn section. I think he tries to do the most optimal strats for this. Strats that I do. I think so.
What I usually do here, and I know it probably doesn't save time, I get a talent shot and jump all the way across, so that way when I dive, I'm facing the acorn.
So you dive from like the front, right? From like where the feathers are?
So, yes. So what I'll do is I'll get right into the water, right? And I'll jump all the way across.
Oh no, I meant for like that ring acorn.
Oh, no, not for the ring. No, I'm talking about for in the water.
For that water section, you should just like not be in talent trade. You should just roll into the water. Pretty sure. There you go. So you got that last note.
Oh, good deal. Okay. All right, will he get it?
Oh no, he fails it too. Oh no.
Yeah, he went in a little too early. Or way too fast.
And from the side. Side's kind of... It's not impossible, but it's a bit harder, I think.
I've seen you could actually do it from the back, right?
I think you can, but it's weird because you'd have to go through the net. And it is possible to go through the net.
I've seen Family Jewels do that.
It's definitely not like the most optimal. I think it is possible. Eris is almost done with RBB. We'll be in the same soon as some. Don't miss the hunt.
Yeah, just...
Thunder's coming up on the fall pit clip. Soon.
Oh, he missed the flight path. Okay, he's not beak bombing for it. That's good.
Yeah, I definitely would not recommend anybody to beak bomb.
I did it once. You saw me do that, I think.
Yeah, you did it once and it failed. Class.
Yeah, I was like, never doing that again.
Yeah. There's very few select people who I would recommend do it, and they're the people who have like, who do like all the other strats that I've told them about. They'd have to like learn the specific setup. Some people struggle with my setup, and I don't know what they do wrong. Exactly. Very specific, but I do think it saves a good amount of time.
Yeah.
All right, Sunder's coming up on the fall.
All right, let's see if he can do this.
What I'm most curious about is if he will do this without losing like 5 seconds to optimal. I feel like a lot of people do this pretty slow, which is not good because this saves very little time to begin. Let's hear it. Lost a second already. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he failed one punch cancel.
That's pretty good though.
That was pretty decent. That was not bad. He basically lost the same amount of times as if he failed 2 punch cancels, but he only failed 1. He beak barged, and then he waited a tiny bit too long to bear after that. I like Winter in this category because you can skip the gold feathers. Like, you can do this nice strat here. I don't know if Sunder will do it. Oh, that's not good. Don't be. Where you can just jump on the branch beside the snare bear here. I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he does do it. Just like that.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's solid. And he turns a tiny bit towards the right while he's sliding to make sure he doesn't get a dropped input. That saves like a good, like half a second or so. Really nice in this category. Eric is on his way to open, but to go to cook. Already opened it. Thunder's pecking to the door. Nice.
Wow.
Almost
nice
gets
struck
by Grandpa. Is this our official name for that grublin? His Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
I call all of them Carl, but I picked that up from Family
Carl. Yeah. I've heard Jewel say that too before. I think. Good winter so far. Thunder.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Definitely not trying to jinx.
Yeah, no jinxing. No jinxing.
Definitely no one Eric's to catch. The perfect winter for
I
Thunder.
mean, it's always a good race when there is just a solid lead, right?
Yeah, there's no way he could possibly lose the lead. No way.
Unless he falls off the... God, could you imagine if you fell
Yeah, that's
off?
not gonna happen. No.
No, I mean, like, could you imagine? Okay, so you get the Jiggy off the top, right? Right after Irie, you fall off, you get hit by the snowman, and then fall off the tree then too.
God. It's a
You
classic.
just get absolutely
Annihilated.
womboed.
Yep. Alright, he's taking the
Oh,
save.
he's not doing that. All right.
Not doing the damage trap. That's fine. Breaks the window
Fast
first
entry.
try, which is good. Oh, he flutters through that. Honeycomb. I usually just peck. Fluttering might technically be a bit faster. Oh,
I talent trot to it.
Talent trot too? Oh, yeah. A lot of people did that. A lot of people used to do that. I think I timed it to be very slightly faster to just roll, jump, peck, or flutter.
I'll give that a shot. All right, Carl's dead. I died to this freaking snowman yesterday.
Yeah. Oh man, suck. Killed a lot of runs. Under. Good height. Good honeycomb grab. Winter clip 2, come on. Build's down pretty late. He gets it.
Nice. Good job.
Alright, that was actually a pretty good winter for Sunder, actually.
Yeah. Let's hope he gets soft lock. I don't know how anyone else does soft lock. It usually comes to a 50-50 for me.
And
Sunder does the
Sunder does the most advanced strat. I'm pretty sure he does like the fastest method. Pretty sure.
Does he know the backups?
He should, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. He's done it long enough to the point where he should learn the backup from failure.
I should, but I don't.
There's like a notepad with all the backups written down. I've suggested like a lot of newer runners to just have that open if you're just starting to soft lock, in case. Eventually you know how to work your way around it. Here he goes.
I know a backup for
Look,
missing.
they're both from the flower
first
cups.
one.
Backflip. Good. 2, 3. Alright, look, it sounded like he did 5, then 3, then left. I usually do 4, then 3, left.
Oh, I do 6, 3, and left.
That's what people used to do. That was like the oldest method. But then I one day I just like started trying to like find the threshold for how little you can do, and I realized you can cut out 2 jumps. But doing 5 is more safe because there are some rare cases where doing 4 doesn't work. And it depends on like how you jump down after the backflip.
Do you think that constitutes about how much you press before you even get to the first backflip? Because I count to 9.
9 is also what they used to do. But now I do 8. 8 is the standard generally.
Okay, I might rework my my soft lock.
I think people used to do 9 because the way people used to do soft lock was they pooped 4 eggs from the right leaf, and then they went to the front leaf, like close to the bees, and then they pooped the last egg from there, and then they got into talent trot before the bees hit them, and then that would like give them less distance to work with. They would have to do 9 jumps instead of 4. God damn it!
Right.
My nose is like blocked. Sorry, give me a second. I'll be back.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. Will he get? It seems like he's struggling with the clipping through the door. Yeah, this is a tough one to do. At this point, I would just get right back in it and just actually recenter yourself. Yeah, he's still struggling.
He's struggling, yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't clipped through once. I've noticed what I do, which is kind of a little... There he goes. What I do is I'll go right up to the door, hold up, and then go down the roll.
Eric's just dropped down without getting the worm.
Oh, no. Well, there's a couple backups you can get for getting more worms.
You could, yeah. The best backup you can do in this situation is right here. Go climb up the left side of the tree, get that worm, and then get a better backup in fall instead. The backup in fall you should get is the one under the treehouse, and that would be the best backup.
Yeah. Do you get the one on the beehive?
On the beehive in fall?
Is it fall? There's one that's in there's one that's in the beehive.
There's one in the beehive. That's in fall, yeah. That one's already in the route.
Right. Yeah, but the one on the beehive. I usually end up with 26 most of the time.
Oh, the one on the beehive you also get. That's in the fall, yeah. That's supposed to be in the route as well.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if No FFM has a different worm.
No FFM has the same. It's the only way it would change is if you're doing the fall big clip. Then you get the worm like outside of Naughty's in fall, and you would skip the one inside of Mumbo's hut. So Sunder is gonna do Boggy Race's. Yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say, Eric, you need that worm.
This is gonna be the first Boggy Race. No, this is gonna be the second. Yeah, Nate did it yesterday. First one on N64. Alright, here. He was far to the right there. That's fine.
I was gonna say you should have swung a little bit to the left, just ever so slightly.
Oh, he missed it. He turned too early.
No!
Don't land in the water. You land in the water, then you have to like wait until the bee lands on the ground before you can restart the game.
Oh no!
There he goes. He lost it. Eric, are you okay? Where are you going? Eric, what are you doing? No, what happened?
No, don't.
Did he forget something? Oh, he didn't get a backup. Okay, I guess he's getting Thunder lost again.
Oh no, here we go.
Eric is gonna get this. The backup.
Yeah, see, I get this one.
Yeah, so you should get that as a backup there, and then go back to climb up the tree. But only do that if you fall off, like where the fall switch. You can't get that worm. But normally, you get that worm after Irie in summer.
Gotcha. Okay, so it seems like Sunder is definitely further than where he was now.
Yeah.
So
the beginning of the Boggy Race is definitely the hardest part because of the hill. That was fine. That was a bit sketchy. He turned a bit too late for some of the slaloms. The Boggy might catch up a tiny bit, but he looks fine. That was good. Very good.
Right, very good. Very nice.
Good run. Good kick.
Alright. So now he just needs to get the one inside Waza.
Yeah, Jinjo, Jiggy, and the Honeycomb. Oh. And now Eric's can't get the worm here because there's no worm. There he goes.
Oh, yeah, huh. Alright, Sunder is officially lost. He forgot the ice key.
True. Eric still has a chance.
Alright, it's his fall. Curious if, I don't know if he's gonna do it.
Ooh, wait, Eric's?
Yeah, if he's gonna do the fall bit clip.
I don't know
if he's... It doesn't seem hard. It really doesn't.
The big clip's not hard, but you have to do it like near perfectly in order to just save time. You have to like know exactly what you're doing. You can't waste any time. You can't take it slow in the middle of a run. It's not like something you can ease into because it saves a little time to begin. Ooh, Eric's. Please get that. Did you see if Eric's did spring clip? He also has 2. What are you doing? Eric's, please don't die. Oh. I don't know if Eric's is doing soft lock. No, he's not doing soft lock. I saw him leave spring. Yeah, so Eric's is not going to do soft lock. Also, he's doing the non-soft lock fall route, so it should be obvious.
Yeah. Does Eric's normally do RRBA on his 100%, or does he?
He does
or
do
like on his
RBA.
FFM?
He does do RBA, yeah. And he's doing RBA, and he did it in FFM, and he's doing it in no FFM.
Gotcha.
It's a really it's a really nice route because it's like it's so standardized across both no FFM and FFM. Like the level order is pretty much the exact same, just with an extra FP trip at the end.
I definitely want to learn a route that because that's the one thing that attracts me a lot to no FFM is because it is similar to RRBA.
Yeah, that was a really fast bird. Wow, these birds are like, I think they're like somewhat half RNG. They can be slow if you have like a very laggy camera, but also I think there's some randomness to how fast they chomp out and go back in.
Yeah, definitely. All right, will Sunder get a picture question?
Let's see. I've gotten like 6 picture questions within the last 2 days.
Oh no!
2 runs.
I haven't gotten one yet, but now I just jinxed myself.
Wait, really? You haven't gotten
one? No, I mean I've got one, but I just haven't got one
in a PB race run. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Not bad. This would be fast. Grunty question. Grunty question.
Oh no!
Okay, it gets it wrong. Okay.
Oh, it's good.
Close.
Curious, is he? He's not on PB base, is he?
No, he's not. PB ends in like a minute.
He did gold both of those, the Lair Jiggies and Furnace one.
That's nice. I wonder what his sum of best is now. I don't think it's. Does it say on his post? It does say. He has a 206.14 sum of best.
Not bad, not bad.
Good old 31 G. Kind of funny because in the RBA route or FFM without bit clips, you end without TTC early. You would end with 31 jiggies. Here, Sunder is also ending with 31 jiggies, but he's doing it by skipping different levels than he would in FFM.
Interesting.
The most you can, most you would have left over in a route is FFM 100%. I think you would end with 48.
That is a lot. Wow.
Considering you're supposed to end with 6 extra.
Oh, I just noticed that Sunder, he didn't get the red feathers, but he's got 6 left, so he should have enough if he gets some.
I think most people get a couple red feathers like in the fight as well, like right here.
I suck at aiming at Grunty, so I have to get the red feather.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely.
One thing as a kid that I always made a mistake on is that you can actually void out and like die if you actually go too far on a beak bomb.
Oh, it could also be. I don't think you can go too far like forward, but you can definitely like fly to your death.
Yeah.
You beak bomb too low or something like that.
And the barrier for that is very low.
Yeah, it's actually interestingly enough in Jiggies of Time, the ROM hack is. The death like plane, it's higher than in this game.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why they changed that in Jiggies of Time. Out of all things to do, change that. Never beak bomb with a downwards end. Unwise thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Sunder missed 1 beak. He's got this in the back.
Nice.
That was a clean. That all 3 eggs activated all at once. I actually don't know if that saves time or not. Activating that Jinjo earlier into the cutscene rather than later. I want to time that. Good time I'm late. Eris is in chat. Let's go, Sunder.
There you go.
There you go.
Very nice.
Almost done. For the Chad move. I don't know about that one. Some good slope jumps from.
Very good. I definitely don't risk it if I'm not doing very well. I'm like, you know what? These birds are dying. I don't even care. Like if I'm on PB pace, I'll be like, no, I'm not falling off. These birds are dead.
Up. I'm coming up soon.
That's
gonna be a 214. It looks like.
Not bad. Why didn't he just slide off? Right when he was feeding Irie there, he had to like stay for a second.
Oh, that's weird. And time. GG.
GG.
214.41. GG. Where is he? Drag Sunder in. Get Eric City out. Hello.
Hello, guys. GG's.
GG's on there.
Congrats.
Are you done, Eric, or are you still going?
They're still going.
No. I was to wait after I died in Kobe, but I was like, let's wait until Thunder finish at least.
Oh, you died in Kobe thing.
Yeah.
I was pretty close to dying on like multiple occasions.
One sec.
Yeah, some splits were good, other splits were just like really bad.
Oh,
yeah. You guys had some really good, a lot of close calls.
I had like good early game, and then after Madness mentioned, everything went to shit.
Oh, mine was like the exact opposite. My early game was just atrocious.
Yeah, didn't you get like an 805 Mumbos or something like that?
My Mumbles was so good, and then it just went downhill.
Yeah, that was like ahead of your sum of best, like that you told me earlier.
Really good.
Yeah. Well, you had to go and get Sunder. Was it you that had to go get health before entering Nipper?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was me.
You failed the quick dive.
I failed the quick dive like horribly and got stuck from Snacker, and I almost died.
Yeah, that scared us.